Hello, Nicoloff students. It's me, Mr. Jaime, once again. I hope you guys are doing good, staying safe and healthy. As you guys know, summer is coming to an end, and there's four seasons. There's spring, summer, and fall, which is also known as autumn, and of course winter. And now we're progressing into and transitioning into fall. So I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about fall and demonstrate a little bit of things regarding arts and crafts that you guys can do at home. Some pretty simple and fun activities. So I would like to begin with the fun arts and crafts activities, and then I'll elaborate on fall as we progress through the video. So for the first thing I chose to make was just this simple, I don't know what we can call it, a banner, or not a banner, but some sort of decoration, and it illustrates fall, because getting the letters to stay in place is kind of hard, but once they're leaned on something, on the back of something such as a wall, then they'll shape and they'll say fall. It's pretty easy. I'll get into this, how to make this. One very important thing I forgot to not say was, remember, kids, especially the younger ones, when you do require scissors. So when you are using scissors, remember to be careful when you're cutting out the letters and the leaves. I also I to make the banner or decoration more interesting, I also decided to put leaves on it, just to give it more of a fall vibe-ish. And so it's easy. So you have the same thing. You just draw out the. It's really simple. You can Google it. Just draw out the leaf and just cut it out. Once you cut it out, just make a small hole on top in order for the string to pass through, or yarn. And it should be try to make a big hole just so it can be easy for the yarn to go through. Okay, so now just any yarn will work, or any piece of string actually. And basically you just start from one end and you start putting them in through the holes, and it should be easy. Again, I mean, we are in pandemic, so these little activities can help you go through your day, make it a little bit more funner. So yeah, so once you have all your shapes and leaves and letters, then just start inserting them in. Your result will be this in the end, and I also added a little bit more design to the leaves just to make it more detailed. I don't know if you can closely see, and I did that with a Crayola or a pencil. Anything works. And yeah, that's that. Now, for my second arts and crafts activity, I made a little porcupine. And the reason I chose to do a porcupine was because porcupines are related to autumn or fall, because they're usually solitary creatures, which basically means that they like to be by themselves and they don't like to be bothered. But during this season that's when they leave their homes, which are trees, and they tend to socialize more between themselves. And yeah, this is a little, and I'll get into how to make this now. So the first step is simple. You're gonna try to get anything that's in a circular shape. Doesn't really matter the size. You can use a cup, which I'm assuming everyone has. And yeah, basically just trace it so it can be easier when you cut it. The point of this is to cut a circle. So yeah, so make a circle, and then proceed to cut the circle. Remember, be careful when using scissors. Once you have the circle, let's just imagine this was ripped. You're gonna fold it and cut it in half. So therefore, you're gonna end up with two halves. Okay. So once you have proceeded from that step, you're gonna shape these into cylinder shapes like this. Basically, you're shaping them in a triangle, and then you squeeze them out. It might be a little bit hard at first, but you'll get the hang of it. My technique was to start this way and then fold one side, or here I should do it. Fold one side down, and then go like this, and then you see how easy that is. From this step, you're gonna get glue. Doesn't really matter what glue you use. You can use the liquid or this style. And you take this side, the side that is hanging. Doesn't really matter either. You can do it differently, but yeah, you take this side, and yes, and then you glue it like this, and then you just glue, and there you created a cylinder. And now the point of this, remember to put a good amount of glue because it will break apart. Now you need 3 of these, or you need 3 for the body, and you're gonna use another color to make the face or head. Once you pass that step, it's really simple now. You're gonna just make some small indentions in the bottom part of the cylinder. They could be like a centimeter apart. Doesn't really matter. Just be creative. This is just gonna give the shape of the porcupines, of the quills for the porcupine. Once you have this, then you just fold that back. So as you can see, I made little indentions, and you just fold back. It's easy. It's not hard at all. So now it's just like this. Okay. So now, once you have 3 of these for the body, you can start gluing each one in the back to back, and you put the glue here, and you just start inserting one. Like if this was one, this would be another one. Then you just go like this, and they'll stick in place. You'll see what I mean once you get there. For the final step, you have to do the head or face, and just pick another. I didn't have white or cream or anything like more related to that, so I just picked yellow, which seemed the most natural thing. And yeah, you do the same thing. You cut it, you make a circle, cut it in half, and then you start shaping it into the shape of a cone. And the final step, as you can see, it has little eyes and a little mouth. Is you can use any typical black marker. I use this one, and just draw little eyes. I mean, if you want to be more creative, you can put a little nose, you can put whiskers. I mean, it's really up to you. Now for my final art activity related to fall, this is more related to the younger kids, I would say. I mean, anybody can do it, but this is just something more simple for them instead of them having to use scissors and glue. So what I did, I took a big white paper and I drew a big tree on it. And then before I started putting the leaves, I drew the branches as well. So then the fun part is deciding where you're gonna put your leaves at. And I use the color orange to represent fall. And this is, like I said again, this is for the younger kids, kinder through like 2nd grade. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the activities I had for you guys. And remember, fall is a beautiful season, and I hope you guys take care, and I hope to see you guys soon. Well, it is sad that summer has ended because I know everyone loves summer, but autumn, or fall I should say, is also a great season. It's beautiful, and nature just looks amazing. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my activities, and you guys should give them a try. You don't really require a lot of materials either. All you really require is scissors, glue, and things that you guys should have at home. Hope to see you guys soon, and stay safe and healthy.